Eugene Wamalwa and Rigathi have just put out these images on their social media accounts. On this one, you can see Kalonzo, Martha Karua, Rigathi, Matiangi, Muhisa Kituni, Eugene Wamalwa. At the back, you have JB Muturi and Mithika Linturi. I'm not too sure who this other gentleman is. And on this second image, which was posted by Eugene Wamalwa to his TikTok account, you can see that they've had a board meeting. And in this video, I just want us to look at what these images mean. And with no further ado, let's get after it. First up, the take home here is that Uhuru Kenyatta is the biggest winner. Because as things are, no matter who forms the next government, Uhuru's people will always be inside. On the side of Ruto, he has Ruto himself, his former deputy. He also has Kabogo, Lee Kinyanjui, and Mutai Kagwe, people who are his very close allies. And on the other side, he has an ally in Fred Matiangi and JB Muturi, who he made speaker during his time. So it's a win-win for Uhuru Kenyatta. His influence in government, as far as I can tell, will be there for quite some years to come. Now, the second take-home here is that the very people who will send Ruto home ni wale anadharau. His NIS director kidnapped JB Muturi's son. JB Muturi is anti-William Ruto today. President Ruto was behind the impeachment of Mithika Linturi. Apparently, he paid $40,000 to the now CS of Public Service, Ruku, to jumpstart the impeachment of Linturi. So Linturi is automatically out of the pro-William Ruto camp. He's now anti, and that's why he's attending these meetings. We also have Rigathi Gachagua, who was impeached. Who is to say that Susan Ehumicha will not join the team? Who is to say that Wetangula, when he's removed and replaced by Otiende Amolo, will not join this team? This is history repeating itself. I remember every other day, Uhuru Kenyatta was firing people. Ametoa Kangata, ametoa Murkomen, ametoa Kihika, ametoa kila mtu anakaa pro Ruto. He removed Duale as he's firing them, and they were going to join William Ruto. Until it reached a point Ruto was at the peak of his power. And he ran away with the elections. Now the same Ruto is there na anafanya the same thing. Toa Muturi, toa Linturi, toa Gachagua, toa Nehumicha, toa Malala, toa huyu. He's building his own monster that will send him home. Third thing worth noting is the absence of Cleophas Malala. Cleophas Malala is not a small name in the politics of opposition, so he ought to be in the room, but I'd reckon that the reason he's not present is the fact that he is the Secretary General of Rigithi's incoming party. And if that's the position he's taking, then he's well represented by Rigathi in, quite frankly, all of these meetings. And if Rigathi can't make it, he'll probably send Cleophas Malala. Now, at the end of the day, I would say Cleophas Malala becoming Rigath's Secretary General is a serious lack of ambition. You cannot go from being Secretary General of UDA to Secretary General of the Wamunyoro party, which is coming. It would make more sense if Malala is the deputy party leader. You know, the same way ODM, to achieve that national look, Raila Odinga Aluo was party leader. Then they had Oparanya Aluya, deputy party leader. And as per their constitution, they had two deputy party leaders. The other was Ali Hassan Joho. Then the first Luo you meet in that party is John Mbadi Ng'ong'o, who was the ODM chair at the time. So if Rigath's party is the party to be used to send home William Ruto and to come out with a strong number of MPs and governors and so on, Rigathi could be party leader. We could have Cleophas Malala as deputy party leader. We could have the other deputy party leader being even somebody from Nyanza or Kisii or somewhere there. Then we have Methu as the party chair, or Karungo Athangwa as the party chair. I feel like, anyway, however they plan themselves, that's up to the planners. All I'm saying is Cleophas Malala being another Secretary General is a lack of ambition. Let him aim for something higher, or let him just be independent. Him being announced as SG is an embarrassment. Fourth take home from these images is that there's been a lot of hype about Dr. Fred Matiangi coming back and him being the next president. Now, everybody who's so pro Matiangi is, in my opinion, myopic, because this guy is worse than Ruto. When have you ever known Matiangi to change his mind? Ruto alifanyiwa maandamano, he refused to sign the finance bill. Matiangi would have signed that thing anyway. But that aside, when you attend these meetings, usually the most senior will sit at the far end of the table. And as per this image on your screen right now, you can see that that individual is Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, many don't want Kalonzo as their candidate. They are opting for Matiangi. They are opting for David Maraga, who's not even in the room. They are opting for Okiya Omtata, who's not even in the room. But I would dare say that the candidate is Kalonzo Musyoka. It might not be the candidate that people want, but that is the candidate that people will get. because the gamer community is going to work together with their cousins. There is no way you'll get the vote of Mlima Kenya and Ukambani without Kalonzo on the ballot. And if Kalonzo is going to be on the ballot deputizing anybody, then the Kambas would rather just vote for William Ruto or not vote at all. They have supported Raila too many times. This is the first time they're getting support. It's not coming from Raila, but they will take it as it is. I believe Kalonzo will be the next opposition candidate and possibly the next president of Kenya and he's a good leader. Kalonzo is somebody who listens. He's somebody who will take advice from Gachagua. He will take advice from Karua. He will take advice from Malala. He will listen to just about everybody. He will not preside over killings. It is not his character kukua mtu wa hasira na nini. We need an approachable president. Now, whether you like Kalonzo or not, all I was saying is, based on seating arrangement, I feel like he's being given preference here. And that's that. The Maragas, the Omtatas, where were they? You don't want to network with your fellow leaders and you want to be president. That's just some nonsense going on in those people's campaign. I don't take them seriously. Most of you take them more seriously than they take themselves seriously. So anyway, one day in politics is like 1,000 years, so they say. Let's wait and see. That's just my take, guys. If you enjoyed the video, you can hit the subscribe button so that anytime we post videos like this, YouTube will keep you in the know. And with that, adios. Thank you for choosing Davidwafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.